We're here today in the matter of State of Washington versus Jace Cripley. Is the state ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mock trial is a competition
Yes, Your Honor.
where you act as lawyers and witnesses.
The prosecution asks, Your Honor, to deny the defense motion on the grounds that the warrant is still admissible.
It's ran through the YMCA.
You want to raise your right hand, please? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
They work with community members to develop a kit and a case that students essentially will use throughout the mock trial competition.
Self-stating over a majority health.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness has already answered the question that the attorney has asked.
So schools all around the state have the same case that they'll work with. Prosecution side, the defense side, and witnesses, and essentially conduct mock trials that way.
You're on cross, you ask a closed-handed question.
We got the case in around December,
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
and we've just been working on focusing on that since then.
Like before this, honestly, I didn't really know what a pretrial was. I didn't know that was like a thing that you could argue to get an exhibit into the case.
You can use that exhibit with any witness.
They really learn how to work in a team cooperatively because everybody has to know what everybody's piece is in terms of the case that they're working on.
You should say, like, yeah, to my knowledge, that warrant was like a viable warrant.
So it's almost a level of teamwork that I haven't quite seen before.
At the day in residence, units used emergency lights even though they weren't supposed to, correct?
We also work with outside consultants, so we have a local judge who volunteers and helps with us, as well as an attorney who is essentially our mock trial coach.
And that's what we want, really, is to knock them off their game and get them flustered a little bit.
I think maybe I want to go into law. Learning about it more, like the way the trial works and like the judges and the different, like the attorneys and the jury, it just made me more interested into it and just want to look into it more.
I think what's important is that you say that, like, I think.
The exec team that we have has a wealth of knowledge about the process of the competition and kind of building a case and what the judges of the competition are looking for, but also what judges in a courtroom might be looking for.
Whenever you guys are ready, you guys can just go.
So that's one of the cool things, is getting to see students kind of share their personal knowledge and experience with each other.
For me, it's sort of just like something that's fun, and I like to have fun during the club, and I also take it as an experience to learn more about like law and trials, because I do want to do something with law in the future.
There's been some rough parts, but mostly it's been a lot of fun getting to know each other and working together and writing our directs and crosses and speeches together. So.
Members of the jury, you are here to serve justice. The power is in your hands, not us attorneys.
What's really been impressive to me is see them learn about kind of the nuances that come with a trial. Learning about things like objections has been really hard. Knowing the specific language to use, what kinds of things that judges appreciate, the kinds of things they don't appreciate, just types of conduct.
Today felt very good, even though I was very nervous. I felt like I was able to get all my points across.
A month before, you suspected that he could be planning one.
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered.
I enjoyed the exploration of different perspectives in this case.
And when you were at Majora's house, you said Jace was very welcoming.
And also the different characters that the witnesses had.
But I am saying that the SWAT team was not properly staffed.
While being able to voice their own opinion without prejudice.
I've always had a passion for talking to people, and I think that this is a good way to really apply that.
You have 2 years of experience in this field, correct?
It's really great to see the competitive side of the students come out.
There's still a margin of error there.
But it's also just really awesome to see the work that they've done. And, just thinking back to the first kind of internal scrimmage that we did over a month ago now versus where they're at now, I'm excited to see the progress they've made with their cases, with their witness statements, and with their communicating of their individual parts.
You have the power today to return the verdict of guilty or not guilty to a mother who did the best for her child. And I ask of you to return the verdict of not guilty.